All right, guys. So let's do some Kendra G. So before I do some Kendra G videos, right, her single stuff, there's two videos of her that I wanted to check out. I wanted to check out with you guys. So let's check this one out.
I can tell already by my audience, because I'm one of the most vocal audiences in TV. They don't know how to feel about this. I never knew, ladies, it was so complicated.
Ooh,
It's tough out
child. Dating is a war. You had it right. It's a battlefield out there.
It is.
Yes.
What makes it, Kendra, a battlefield?
I think now because of social media, it's the gift and the curse because now we're all connected. But that fine man you had to worry about just in New York, no, he worldwide now. He got girls in Italy, Mexico, California. So the guy that most women want, he has so many options. And every woman wants the same man, child. Really? I don't care if she work at the Piggly Wiggly or she's the corporate lawyer on Wall Street. She want her a rich man, and that's just what it is.
Really?
Yes, girl. Hide your man, Tamara. Hide him. Hide him. Don't let him go outside. Don't let him go outside, child.
Don't let him go. Okay, I'm locking my door.
Yes, that is true. Most women want top tier men.
Steven, don't you leave that house. Kendra, thousands and thousands of people call you.
Yes.
They want to be on the show.
Yes.
They want your advice, but you're single.
That's right, girl, and loving it. Now, you know, I was in a relationship last year, but this is my single season, and I love it. And single does not mean lonely.
Here's the thing with Kendra. That is why, you know what? This is why she's not fit to necessarily give advice on her show. Because what is she giving advice for? She's not a beacon of happy relationship. She is, I believe Kendra is in her late 40s, either mid or late 40s. Constantly single. Her, who cares about her? I know. Well, I mean, no one, I mean, not telling anyone care about her, but I'm saying that this is the type of women that are promoting other women. Here's a woman that honestly, her herself cannot sustain a long-term relationship. Her herself is pretty much too late for her to have a family. So, you know what? I would say I think they have one of the highest rates of single motherhood, which is, I think it's sad. I think it's sad. Because I would love to stamp up the single mother rate because the single mother shit doesn't do anything. It's not a good thing for society. But what I want to do is just show you, give you some backstory of what type of woman Kendra is.
Single means nobody can't claim me.
Right.
And I got a roster. If you want to join the team, where the camera at, Cameron? Hit me up on
A woman that can't get a man or can't sustain a long-term relationship with a man she wants is fine with celebrating a 3 or 4 lifestyle, a carousel lifestyle. A woman in her later 40s has a roster, and this is fine. A woman like Kendra can only sustain situationships. Yeah, no surprise there. She does look kind of chubby.
Instagram, Kendra G Media. We got space for one. We got space
Because
for
I
one.
love that thing too, but just because you're not in a relationship doesn't mean you're not dating.
No.
And that can be your season where you're exploring yourself and what's on the landscape. Future proofing.
Yeah.
You know, big dog, here's the thing where a little bit maybe conspiracy on me. I think big money loves single women. Big money. Because honestly, I heard that single women are the highest consumers out there. They have the highest consumer debt and they spend the most. So, you know, yeah, exploring the landscape. In her late 40s, I think she's at least after over 45, I believe, and she's still doing situationships and dating around.
Kendra.
Oh, you gotta have a job. You have to have an ambition that's gonna go somewhere for sure. I want to see W-2 forms. I want to see success records. I want to meet your mama. I want to know where you live. Is it in your name? Is it? I need to see the lease because sometimes.
Kendra, I'm not good enough to date. If I were, let me tell you, because we're talking about it from the female gaze to the male. I'm just talking in general. If I had gone on a date with someone and they started asking me about my W-2s and my bank account, they would have been seeing the gas come out of the pipes of my car.
Yes.
Because that's too, I'm intimidated now.
Well, because women are tired of wasting their time. I'm talking from the woman's perspective.
Yeah.
So they're like, I don't want to make you be already made. I don't got clay. I'm not magic.
But guys don't want that either. They don't want to make us.
Well, true, but the thing with guys...
And they don't want a broke lady.
Well, no, I don't know though. Some men...
Guys, I'm speaking listen, I just speaking because I heard you say it.
I don't think men want a broke lady, but they also don't want a lady that's going to be too expensive.
Here's the thing. Men, there's a difference between being a broke woman and being a leech. Men don't care if you're broke. Men care if you're a leech. That's it. A gold digger. It is fun. This is the thing. Every man should know you will spend money on a woman. Every man. Doesn't matter if you're a passport bro. Doesn't matter if you're dating in the US. You will always spend money on a woman. The problem with women is that they don't reciprocate. They don't know how to honor you, respect you, appreciate you. I don't know any man that is stupid enough to not think, I would never need to spend money on a woman. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You will always have to spend money on a woman. You just hope she's not a leech where she only drains and not give nothing. She's selfish. There's a difference between being broke and being a leech.
You know, wigs is $2,000. Lashes is $300.
Okay,
you know, shoes is $1,000.
Are you easing into high maintenance?
Yes. Well, I think that yeah, that's real high.
And
But
you're owning. So 2025 people are owning the high maintenance.
well, women feel like this is what I do for myself, so a man has to be able to do the same or more.
Why can't you keep doing it for yourself?
I agree with you, Tamron, but they're like, why if you here? If a man is here, why am I?
But you're not here for my wigs.
But they're feeling like this. Okay, I'm showing up for you. I'm giving you my energy.
But the host is showing the hypocrisy.
I am in your presence. You should pay for this. Now, I'm not saying I agree with
wait a minute.
Controversial.
This is getting spicy in here.
But I'm with you, Tamron, because I feel like I got my own money.
Don't back up now, Kendra. We got some groans, we got some applause, we got some moans. Alana's coming back with us. I didn't know the Valentine's Day was going to be nearly at 1,000 episodes, and I have never discussed dates that involve buying of wigs. This is phenomenal. We're talking today on this Valentine's Day about dating trends in hopes of helping those out there who are looking for love. Alana Dunn, the host of Modern Dating Podcast, seeing other people with us, along with Kendra G, the host of YouTube's Kendra Is Single.
And also, you know what? You were willing to date a man shorter than you, potentially.
Yeah.
A lot of women have height requirements. They're like, I don't want to settle. Well, right now, your man's invisible. Okay? I think 5'9" is better than invisible, man.
And Kendra, for me, I make the joke about him being shorter than me. What it was, though, and you went with defining. I was not defining myself as single.
Right.
I was not. I had lost my job. I had a lot of things that were tumult in my life at that time. And I told Stephen one day, I said, I don't know if I was still working if I would have seen you. Not having my work as my title, I saw that man.
Right.
And he saw me.
Right.
And then he clearly saw a baby too, because then we know what Moses and the rest is history.
They can let love in, whereas women more.
She kind of said it. Because she wasn't working when she found her man, so she saw him. That's a red flag with career women. They will use their career to dictate their value. That is the thing. This is why men don't mind if a woman is broke. Not a leech, but broke. Because honestly, A woman that is a career woman, she would use her career to disqualify you.
Generally, we are so like nurturing, and we can see us like building a life together. At least for me.
Where these women at? They don't call my show. They're not trying to work.
So
You better come.
struggled.
Like the one that calls my show. Like I love that T-Room was open to a pizza date. These girls like 5-star restaurant on day one before you get my first name, and that's the issue though because you see how T-Room, who richer than all of us, child, you know, and very successful, was willing to go on a pizza date, and now she's married to the man of her dreams.
Yeah.
So we need more Tamrins to understand that, listen, you can be a boss woman, but the things that matter more, don't make it so high just to date you.
For sure. And I think two things can exist at once,
Sorry,
right?
Tamra, girl.
I think
Man, it is what psychologists are talking about today. Psychology Today says it encompasses the seemingly little romantic gestures that you can do to show that you care.
Right.
Why is there a name called micromance? It's just, to me, doing something special for the person you like.
They got a name for everything,
Yeah.
Tamara. I don't know why either. I think this is just for people to stay connected, but it's like the real small, like a text, how are you doing today?
Yeah.
But I hate it, because if it's the GM, I hate the GM text. GM means good morning. You can't even write out good morning and say my name, because you probably sent it to 7 different people. Don't accept no GM text. I don't like this
Don't
one.
do, now we've cleared that mess up. Situationship is when y'all are messing around, but you're not committed.
Right.
A situationship is exactly, it's defined by there's no definition.
No, situationship is a situation, it's like a relationship, and then you realize on Christmas he's not your man because he's not gonna be with you on Christmas. You don't get no holidays in a situationship. If your mama needs something, he don't show up. He show up when he got time or when she got time. And the holidays is always the bad time. He's
Okay.
always busy doing holidays.
Kendra, I'm gonna start GMing you in the morning. I'm
If
gonna
you're
become
getting a
your
GM
Big dog, who you? Are you just talking? Uh, oh yeah, bro, just talk. I agree. I mean, men aren't intimidated by this.
we're in a situation.
Okay.
That's the data. I'm giving y'all the
GM.
data. Say a situationship might work for some people because sometimes not everybody wants to be locked down in a relationship.
You're getting too complicated.
Okay.
Okay. Loud looking. We have a clip from Kendra.
Yes.
I'm gonna brace myself because I've not seen this clip. Let's play. This gentleman over here grabbed his heart. Me too, sir. Let's play Kendra's.
I just wanted to show that clip a little bit. I'm sorry. Let me play this again.
Ooh, child, some women are mad at me because I said that women keep focusing on tall, dark, and handsome with a big penis and 6 figures, and they're passing up the good guy, the nice guy that wants to take you out. Why should we have to settle, Kendra? We should have somebody on our level. Well, let me share with you guys some data. Information that I can confirm from hosting a dating show for the last 3 years. Okay, so every night I might get 100 single women who are looking for a relationship. Most of these women want committed relationships. Out of those 100 women, I may get 10 men. So let's just start right there. If I have 100 single women and 10 men, automatically every woman is not going to get a man. Just from that right there, okay? There's not enough. Now, out of the 100 women, let's say out of those 10 men, there's only really 2 men that the 100 women really want to date. Okay, so now we have 100 women with 2 men. Right there, every woman is not going to get a man. Now, this man is
Out of a woman's mouth. Out of a woman who's pretty much collect the so-called data from her show. Showing you the reality of the dating market. This is a thing where I hate the thing where women constantly say, oh, there's piss in the dating pool. The problem is that, honestly, I think women are pissing in the dating pool themselves. Why do I say that? Because I said this before. Dating for women is easy. It's easy. 100% easy. On easy mode. Literally, if it's a game, it's on easy mode. The problem, the piss, is that women make dating harder for themselves. They make dating harder for themselves. Not because men make it harder. Women make dating harder for themselves. I.e., what she says.
Living in heaven. It's 2 men and 100 women want to date him. What is he gonna do? He's gonna pick and choose because he can. He has the options to do so. Now let's move on to the number 1 demographic on my show, which happens to be single moms. Single mom.
I don't know why I think that's funny, but it's funny. Even Kendra knows. The number 1 demographic on her show, single moms, i.e., used goods, damaged goods. Women that has given kids to the shitty men that they complain about.
That are now looking for a different type of guy than their child's father. Because a lot of women, they usually focus on the outward characteristics. He was tall, he was attractive, he had swag, he had money, I had a baby by him. Now they're realizing the outward characteristics do not matter. It's the inward characteristics that matter most when it comes to a relationship. So now the single moms are more focusing on the...
I think what's funny is that a woman like Kendra, who she has experienced all the women she just said, yet in all honesty, women are pig-headed. They are hard-headed. Even if women know the facts, the truth, like Kendra, that's why I showed you the video before. They don't care. They will stick to their guns. Women live by, I'd rather be single than lower my standards. Cool.
Inner characteristics. And they're looking for this guy, the good guy, the nice guy, who may not have all the outwardly attributes, but now they realize that's what's most important because they have children and they want someone that's going to be in the home and help them raise their kids by the guy that had the big penis and that was tall and that doesn't want to be in a relationship, who would never want to be in a relationship if they would be honest. Now let's move on to the other category of women that are on my show. The women like myself. I like to call us the boss chicks. We got our own money. We can pay for every single thing ourselves. So we just want a man that's our equal or higher, right? That is the goal. Well, here is the difference. The man that is our equal or higher has a lot of options, right? And he just wants something that's going to fit within his life. Can you fit within my life? Because I don't mind paying all the bills because I got the money to pay all the bills, period. This man just wants a woman that's going to fit within his life. Are you available? Do you bring him peace of mind? Do you want to cook for him? Can you bear his children? Whatever is important to him, that's what he's going to be seeking. And the unfortunate reality, ladies.
This is the thing where a lot of women don't realize. The high value men women want, well, you better be ready to follow orders. This is the thing where a lot of women don't understand and don't realize. You are entering his life. It ain't the other way around. He is the leader. You are the follower. 100%. You want old tradition? Well, you will get it. With men like this, you will follow his lead. Obedience. Submission. Not you do whatever you want to do. No. You might as well find a simp with money. Not a true leader.
Is he has a lot more options to choose from because there's a lot of women that want to be married and settle down and be in a relationship. Now, let's talk about where your power does lie. Women, you have a vagina. So, you are powerful, but you are misusing your vagina. You give it away all the time. You say you want to be a wife, but you give it out freely. That's what makes it special. Why should Ray Ray jump to the equation and become Prince Charming when you let Pookie have the vagina for chicken? Okay? You are mismanaging your power, which is your vagina. And your vagina should only go to the man that wants the things that you desire. If you want a relationship, I don't care if he's tall, dark, handsome, and has 6 figures. He should not get any of your time because he's not an option. He's not an option for what you desire. Now, I hear you ladies because you'll say, well, Kendra, yeah, there's a lot of vagina out there, but there's not a lot of me. I'm different. And you know what, girlfriend? I agree with that. I do agree that every woman is not equal, and some women, just like men, weigh differently.
Here's the thing. Supposedly every woman is different. Okay. But one thing that every woman has is a vagina. So right there, one big thing you can give a man, your box, comes standard in all women. Comes standard in all women. A lot of women on Kendra G's show, they say that they're different, but honestly, the shit they say, they are exactly the same. I'm a vibe. How many women have said that? Oh, I know how to cook and clean. Great. Like every other woman says that. So really, they're nothing special.
But guess what? You're not acting different, okay? You're not acting different. You're acting like every woman. So when you come and tell the guy what you're about, I only have sex when I'm in relationships. And then after a month, he didn't give you a relationship, and you still had sex with him, your words are now null and void. He now knows, okay, I heard what she said, but her actions did not align with her words. And you think, well, Kendra, I made him wait a month. Girl, you made him wait a month for you. During that month, while you're making him wait, he was just getting his shit off with some other girl, okay? You're not running the game. If you do not stand by your words, then you become like every other woman. So yes, ladies, this is what I have learned from hosting a dating show for the last 3 years. So I know it's all about Kendra telling me to settle. I'm not telling you to settle. I'm telling you to focus on the man that deserves you. And that should be based on character more than characteristics, outwardly characteristics. And time and age will teach you that. And let's break down settling for a second, because I hear that more than anything. Kendra, why should I have to settle? I should get the man that I deserve. I actually agree with you, girl.
No. You shouldn't get the man that you deserve. Who are you to say what you deserve? You get the man for what you work for what you're worth. A lot of these women aren't worth a dime. They aren't worth nothing. So essentially, they get nothing. Big bars. What's up, my brother? That's the thing where a lot of these women don't understand. You don't deserve top tier men. You don't. Especially when you gave your body to men that aren't top tier. You gave kids to men that don't meet these so-called standards of yours. Like Kevin Samuels said, you can't get better than your baby daddy. You can't do better than your baby daddy. If you thought that man was good enough to have a child with, every other man would see, wow, I'm better than that man. Why am I with you? Why should I be with you? When you thought it was a good idea to give the most prized thing you can give a man, children, to that type of man. And now you want me to marry you? Why? Why would I do that?
You should get the man that you deserve, but I think you're focusing on the wrong characteristics when it comes to settling. I think a lot of y'all really haven't dated the man you described. I've dated this man. I dated the tall, dark, very wealthy man. And in those moments, I was settling. I was settling for him dating other women with me knowing about it. I was settling with him mistreating me and accepting it. I was settling that he would not agree to a committed relationship, and that's what I really wanted. I was actually settling then. I don't think it's settling when you're with a guy who's going to treat you nice, who's going to be there and wants to build a life and a home with you.
Yeah, but women don't care. Women don't care. What do you guys think of that one?